Can you fathom the profound sorrow of unexpectedly losing a loved one to a sudden illness or a tragic accident? A twist of fate that forever alters the fabric of our existence. It's a harrowing experience, one that transcends preparation or comprehension. Yet, what if the very narrative that unfolds today delves into a realm where desperation and the fear of abandonment drive someone to the extremes of human behavior? Prepare to be immersed in the enigmatic and unsettling account, the Bangbae mummy case. Brace yourself for a narrative that defies convention and leaves a myriad of unanswered questions lingering in its wake. Welcome to the chilling tale that challenges the boundaries of reality. Thank you for joining. Picture this. December 2013, the Bangbae police station in the heart of the Soko district, a quaint neighborhood nestled in the southern reaches of Seoul. A mysterious call shatters the ordinary, revealing that a neighbor, once engaged in a 7-year battle with cancer, has vanished. Whispers of the supernatural already dance through the air, tales of a haunted house where an eerie figure prowls the veranda, and a pervasive unpleasant odor hangs in the air like an unspoken secret. As the police weave through the labyrinth of uncertainty, they encounter a sealed fortress, the home of the vanished man. Multiple visits yield no response, an impenetrable barrier shielding the truth. Suspicion crescendos, culminating in a decisive move on December 26, 2013, a search warrant. The door, a portal to mysteries unknown, creaks open, revealing a scene that defies belief. In the pristine living room, a corpse, untouched by the passage of time, lies on a bedsheet on the floor, a macabre display that defies the norms of mortality. The man, a silent witness to the inexorable march of time, preserved in a grotesque mimicry of life. A forensic report reveals no foul play, but the circumstances of his demise remain shrouded in ambiguity. And then the wife, Cho, an enigma in herself. Her husband's lifeless form, a grotesque companion she tends to daily. The police query, and her response is an unsettling symphony of disbelief. He is not dead, she insists, a discordant note in the harmony of mortality. For 7 years, she washes the cadaver, changes its clothes, an act of devotion or a descent into madness. The children, too, share this delusion, greeting their father as if he never left, a surreal dance with denial that echoes through the corridors of the bazaar. How does one reconcile this abnormality with the portrait of a seemingly idyllic family? A high-ranking public official, a pharmacist with a substantial income, a union painted with strokes of happiness and love. Cho, the devoted wife, proclaiming a willingness to relive this existence in perpetuity. The narrative folds and unfolds, revealing layers of contradiction that challenge the very essence of our understanding. As we navigate this disconcerting odyssey, we are left with more questions than answers, a testament to the perplexing nature of the human experience. With an air of urgency, his friends reported an abrupt descent into turmoil upon learning of his cancer diagnosis. The stark pronouncement from his doctor, asserting the impotence of modern medical technology against his malignancy, prompted an abrupt departure from the confines of the hospital. His remedy? Religion, an unconventional recourse that led him to abandon conventional medical care and embark on a solitary journey of self-treatment within the familiar walls of his home. Records indicate his last hospital appearance in 2006, a phantom in the annals of health since. Concerned friends and colleagues, witnessing the unravelling of a once vibrant life, sought solace in visits. However, a barricade stood resolute, his wife. She, the guardian of his alleged frailty, a gatekeeper of secrets veiled behind the guise of ailing health. No entry permitted, the narrative sculpted by a spouse who masterfully wove the tapestry of deception. His disappearance, a puzzle yet to be solved, shrouded in the clandestine confines of his own residence. Cho, the dedicated churchgoer, found sanctuary within the walls of faith. Her recounting of her caregiving exploits painted an idyllic picture of devotion. Washing his hair, a gesture of love in the face of incapacitation, a poignant detail that lent credence to the charade. The peculiar cohabitation, a spectacle obscured from prying eyes, a narrative etched in the shadows of secrecy. It was only when the relentless grip of law enforcement breached the fortress of deception that the truth unfurled, an eerie revelation of a mummified man, a spectral spectre of the past held captive in his own home. Speculations, like tendrils of gossip, wound their way through the community. Was it a manifestation of extreme religious fervour, a belief in resurrection that shackled Cho to this macabre existence? The investigation, however, debunked notions of cultish allegiance, revealing her allegiance to mainstream Catholicism. Questions hung in the air like an unspoken query. How did this bizarre cohabitation remain veiled for so long? The preservation of his form, an anomaly in the natural order of decay, ignited the imagination. Did chemicals intervene in this temporal stasis? A pharmacist by trade, whispers suggested her potential role in the preservation, yet the forensic gaze found no trace of embalming agents. Theories danced around the notion of chemotherapy-induced dehydration, a withering of the body that mimicked preservation. Her vigilant disinfectant ritual, a daily incantation against the intrusion of insects, emerged as a plausible shield against the inevitable ravages of decay. The tapestry of assumptions, intricate and perplexing, folds upon itself, leaving the truth to dangle in the realm of the unknown. Beyond the veneer of preservation, a cadaver endures as a silent witness to a 7-year enigma, a mystery that defies the boundaries of conventional understanding. In the labyrinth of this strange tale, an additional layer of peculiarity unfolds, the resilient normalcy embraced by the children, oblivious to the spectral presence that should have cast a shadow over their existence. The wife, the orchestrator of this surreal masquerade, faced the immediate consequence of arrest on charges of abandoning a deceased body. Yet, the legal quagmire took an unexpected turn as the prosecution hesitated to file criminal charges, deeming her meticulous caretaking rituals insufficient to warrant intentional abandonment. Intriguingly, her defense, a psychological tableau, painted a portrait of delusion disorder. To her, the cadaver in her care was not a lifeless entity, but a dormant being capable of reanimation at any moment. In the realm of her perceptions, she slept beside a living husband, attuned to the imagined sounds of his nocturnal movements. The court, grappling with the thin line between reality and delusion, found her not guilty of the abandonment charges. A twist in the narrative emerged in July 2015, injecting a note of financial malfeasance into the story. A co-worker, casting a shadow on Cho's seemingly tragic saga, alleged fraudulent activities. Post her husband's demise in April 2007, Cho purportedly continued to reap the financial benefits of his existence, amassing a sum exceeding $164,000. The prosecution, unraveling a tale of deceit, unveiled her visits to his workplace, securing his voluntary retirement under the guise of his incapacitation. Yet, the legal saga reached an impasse as the court, in its judgment, failed to find a criminal motive in her actions. A substantial income and the abstention from claiming her husband's insurance shielded her from the stigma of fraud. The court's proclamation of innocence allowed the chapters of her life to revert to the mundane rhythms of normalcy. Yet, even in the aftermath of legal absolution, the echoes of her husband's formality lingered. Reports emerged of her struggle to acclimate, a poignant testimony to the enduring spectre of grief. A woman, ensnared in the surreal cocoon of a 7-year illusion, confronted the challenge of moving forward without the companion who, unbeknownst to her, had long departed the realm of the living. In conclusion, this saga, albeit tinged with sadness, paints a bizarre canvas of obsession and illusion. The preservation of her husband's body remains an enigma, a puzzle piece lost in the recesses of unanswered questions. Did the family, in their collective denial, truly believe in the mirage of his continued existence? The curtain falls on this strange odyssey, leaving behind a narrative suspended in the surreal realm of uncertainty, where reality intertwines with the fantastical. Thanks for unraveling this peculiar tapestry with us today.